Good morning, scrappers, scrappets, planet lovers, recyclers, et al. So last night I sold 2 of the 3 boxes of foam boards that we have. I thought I'd show you how nicely the boxes stack up. Dave, Thomas, thank you both of you. Those boards, these are yours that I'm getting ready to go out. These are all Executone phones. Every single one of them. They're all either those gray phones or the black phones. I've got one more box downstairs I've got to top off. I've got about 8 more phones I can fill it with. Half the battle with this stuff is packing the boxes just so. Thomas, this one's yours. Dave's is packed already. Getting ready to head over to the UPS store. What we do is we take a large flat rate priority box and I fill it. It comes out to about 8 pounds of foam boards, and I think Board Sort grades them as low grade telecom. Oh, that's they have a lot of components on them, but it's not quite enough for a high grade telecom. I don't know. I go back, it just depends what else is in the box, I think, sometimes for them. These are the keypads, lots of good gold recovery there. These all came off of Executone phones. I scrapped them out yesterday. There should be a couple of videos of me doing those. But I did want to show you how we do the box, how full the box actually is by the time I'm done with it. Hopefully. But because we go with the flat rate priority box, I really can I can fill it. It doesn't really affect the shipping that much. And I'll put some bubble wrap over the top so the carrier doesn't cut themselves in. I'm going to have to put 3 more sets of boards in here. I slightly miscalculated. So we'll get that packed up and shipped out real quick. These are one of the easiest things you're ever going to find to scrap, guys. These are the phones that they came out of. These are Executone phones. As I said, I'm going to put 2 more phones in here, 2 more phone boards. So I always make sure the box is good and full. These sold out last night. I don't even think I had them listed up 24 hours. Thanks. Thank you, Dave, and thank you, Thomas, for that. Got a lot of people on the channel who buy from us on a regular basis now. Like I said, I charge right around what Board Sort does. What Board Sort would pay me, so I don't lose any money. The thing with Board Sort is I got to pay extra for shipping, and of course eBay commissions are always have to be factored in. I still think these are a very good value for the home gamer. So make sure I've got the box good and full. Like I said, they're all the same kind of phones. They're all Executones. Some are a little bit later model. But these gray ones, if you ever get a chance to grab these, yeah. I'm driving out to Meriden today, actually Hartford, which is our state capital. And I'm picking up 5 vintage NEC computers. And I can't wait to get home and get those apart. I got a good deal on them. You've got to make friends with like shop owners, thrift store owners, resellers, consignment shops. And that's what happened here. The gentleman has a shop, and he hasn't been able to move them. He put them on Marketplace, and I'm gonna go get them. He opens at 11, and it's only about 9 now, so I gotta kill an hour. So I said, let me get my boxes packed for today. Drop these off on my way. Depending on the age, NEC computers can often really have some great components in them, and that's what I'm hoping. If they are good and they test okay, and I don't know if they will or not, I don't know if I have monitors, I don't know if I have cable, I would try to resell them first. I have not done well reselling the computers. The only things that we sold were those MIPS computers, and they were so rare that it was just one of those things. The thing with the older computers, guys, is the gold recovery on the boards is amazing. For us home gamers, though, you know, it's for a refiner. They're going to throw it into a shredding machine, and we're going to soak in nitric and aqua regia and other toxic chemicals. So it's not as easy. I've got one guy, he bought that big box of vintage boards from me, and what he does is he's going to completely strip them, and then he's going to sell the board as a low-grade board. I thought about doing that too, but I just, you know, it's just one more mess. I'd rather sell the board, make a little less money off it, pay my bills, and sell it, you know, send it off to somebody who likes to do that as a hobby. I don't like doing gold recovery. It's not for me. I like making material available to people who do gold recovery, and then just selling the rest of the stuff, that's worked out for me. That's my business model. And I'll tell you, I've done very well with it. I'm really happy with it. Okay, there's the keyboard. I think we'll get 1 or 2 more phones in here, I think, and I'll get that shipped out on my way to Meriden. So again, those are the Executone office phones. This will fill up. I'll put 2 more sets of boards in here. That'll be a nice full box for either Dave or Thomas. They're both getting the same boards. And then what I do is I'll fill in the nooks and crannies with things like that. These came off of hard drives and stuff. So I always try to add a little bit of extra value in there for my buyers. Just a little something, something. Try to offset the shipping if I can. But I do have to put 2 more sets of boards in here. I don't think I'm going to have time. I thought I was going to get this shipped out today, but I'm not going to get it this morning. It'll be this afternoon when I get back from my pickup. I'm very excited about that. Also, make sure you take the screens out of these. They have good gold recovery underneath. Here, I'll show you one. Just got to make sure everything is tucked in the box nice. You don't want it flopping all over the place, and because it's very sharp, the carrier can get cut. So you want to make sure you use a good heavy box and cardboard and bubble wrap the sides. Yeah, see, these are really good for gold recovery too. So those are in there. I took the keypads off. I don't think there's much under there. I'm going to see if the school district wants those, because those buttons are good for teaching, and they're not going to come off of the keypad. So it would be a safe thing to present to a school. I'm in and out of a lot of schools every day. When I get a bag of 30 or so, I'll bring them over. Here's the board. I know there's gold under here. It can go in the box. So 2 more boards in here, and that one will be ready to go. I just wanted to show you really quick an example of one of my phone board boxes. As I said, I will put, I think we'll get 2 more sets of boards right there. That'll be ready to go. I already know they weigh out at about 8 pounds and change. That'll pack nice and flat. It's a priority mail box, so I don't have to worry about excess shipping. I can charge a flat fee, which I do. So I'm going to go get 2 more of those phones. I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to drop it off at the post office on my way to my pickup. I will show you the computers when I get back. Have a good day.